So hi everyone, good to see you back again. Hi to everyone new. Hope you liked some of the photos that I took from the Huawei Mate 40 Pro, straight off the camera. Pretty impressive, eh guys? So obviously you got to see some of the zoom, some of the just standard photos and in darkness as well. The camera is extremely versatile. I'm going to quickly show you what you get in the box. So the phone's in the box. I pulled that out already because obviously I've been using it. It's just in the box. Obviously, you get your SIM ejector tool. This is the European model, so it does have a nice silicone case. And in here, you have the USB-C earphones, the cable, which, if you have a look at that, it's USB C to USB-A, and you have the 66-watt wired charger. You can get a 50-watt wireless charger. So basically this thing powers and charges at an unbelievable speed. But let's take a look at the phone itself. This phone literally is a gorgeous design. It has this waterfall display. It has a 3D depth sensor and a 13 megapixel front camera. It's got the main sensor is 50 megapixels, which with an f1.9, which you use for photos, and it does do the pixel binning. So you've got your Leica partnership. That has this ultra wide cine camera, which you use for video, which is 20 megapixel, and it's got a 12 megapixel telephoto. This does 5 times optical zoom, 10 times hybrid, and I've got to say up to 10 times the quality is absolutely excellent. 5 times is exceptional. This does take really good photos, but more on that later. In terms of the actual system itself, this is running EMUI 11. Obviously, one of the things you're going to ask me, does it have Google services? No, it doesn't. There are ways using the petal search through the widget here, where you can find different apps and stuff that might be of use to you, which you're familiar with. It's not a perfect solution, but you'll notice they do actually put a standard when you fire this up. Just want to show you some of the Microsoft stuff, which might surprise you is there. You've also got, they also put a few other apps as well. So they put some of the Huawei apps here. If you're used to a Huawei phone, then none of these will be a surprise to you. You also have the infrared IR blaster for controlling the TV and other stuff like so. There's quite a few apps that they've included on here. And you notice you've got Podcast Addict. They've tried to sort of find some stuff that you might want to use. And obviously, if you don't like some of these, you can just uninstall them. But there's quite a few of different apps that are included. But there we have it. So what I'm going to show you is the camera, just to show you some of the options on the camera, just to try and give you a good idea about the camera. So you've got all the different modes here. You've got your standard aperture mode, which can adjust the focus point and depth of field. You've got night mode, which you don't actually need. I don't know, you actually do not need night mode. It's standard night shots from just straight auto is all you need. You have your AI on off, you have your flash controls, you can have your picture look, so you can have like a smooth, a whole range of different filters that you can apply. It's best just to leave that on auto. Depending what mode you're in, the settings appear here. So in photo mode, you've got aspect ratio, and this again is based on the camera sensors and stuff like so. You've got audio control, so you can talk loudly or say a particular word, capture and smiles. You've got video resolution, so you've got 4K here, and then you can actually change the frame rate. So if you come out of that, so here you can adjust the frame rate, and you've got auto, 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second. You can change the format from H.264 to H.265, horizontal level timer. There's lots and lots of different options that you have here. So you've got your video mode, and you can see how it adjusts the frame as well. the viewing angle. You've got your Pro mode, and you've got phenomenal control on the Pro mode. And then you've got this whole range of other modes here. Light painting, I'll just show you that very quickly. So here you can do traffic trails, lights, silky water, and the main thing is like silky water is you can do it without a tripod. So that's pretty impressive. So it's got gestures, as you've probably noticed. Some of the other quick settings that we've got, a lot of this should be fairly familiar with. You've got all your connections, home screen, wallpaper, display and brightness, notifications, biometrics and passwords, battery, storage, security, privacy, digital balance, a whole range of other options as well. All your accessibility features, shortcuts. You can do dual apps for social media apps. If you look at home screen here, you can put always on display, and you've got loads of options on the always on display as well. So if you turn that on, then you can change the display mode, display style, and you've got a whole host of different options here that you can play with. It's long gone the days where it's not that customizable. It really is. Overall, the hardware is beautiful. As I said, you've got 2 speakers top and at the bottom. You've got IR blaster, your mics, you've USB-C, you've got a nice red button for your on-off volume. It's just a really lovely piece of hardware. You do get, as I said, the silicone case for it, which is quite handy, like so. And you can see there's that always on display, which is really nice. It is a fingerprint magnet, as you can see. It's picked up a lot of fingerprints while I've been using it. There you have it. This is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Any questions, ask below in the comments. If you want to see a full setup without having to sideload something like Google, which I don't recommend doing, and just adding the apps using the Petal search, look at my P40 Pro review, and I'll leave a link for that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.